And I've still got my headphones on my head. I don't need them there. Bear with. Shush, kitty. Meow. Constant. They're really chatty today. You're being fed. What's wrong with you? We're now, see, all the tangents. All the time.
Distractions.
I know. So part-time. Part-time? Part 5. Oh, we really shouldn't record for this long in it. I can't function.
I don't know.
It's because you keep fidgeting.
Can't help it.
You're being dramatic. You are fine, aren't you?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
But you're up, legs down. You keep just stay in one position. I'm gonna give you a flower power tablet in a minute. I might make you sit still.
Give me a flower.
Give you a flower power. Go Power Rangers is all I think.
Who needs a sword when you've got a pill?
Exactly. So yes, we're still
Which
in.
Power Ranger were you?
I don't know. Pink one.
I was yellow.
Oh, well, there you go.
Carry on.
Can I carry on now? Yeah. Are you sure?
5.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I know how wrecked I am now at 36.
Are you wrecked now because you've had kids?
Probably. Yeah. Ever since I started being active in the encounters department, you know, never rely on the bloke to bring the rubber. Be fully stocked with all the protection ever. When it didn't happen immediately, I was like, oh, what if there's something wrong? And, you know, we started using swimmer-friendly lube. Even though we didn't need, you know, help in that department. I was like, but it will help them survive. What if I'm hostile?
Nothing beats scheduled
I know.
shenanigans.
I'm completely insane. When I talk about this sort of stuff, I'm like, wow. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of my... We don't talk about that yet. Wait. Focus, concentrate. Did you know how much they were at John Lewis? For a pillow with an indent in the middle? 90 bloody quid. You know I'm scattered already. I'm a little bit, scatty. And it kicked it into overdrive. Before I'd gone, I was a bit peckish. And I'd put a part baked baguette in the oven and promptly forgot about it. The whole house was smoggy and the dog was going mental. What are you doing?
I've got an itchy eye.
I know, you're making your character go a bit spazzy, look. Usually when I chop up meat, I use scissors because it's just easier.
It is easier.
It is easier. In fact, I was weird to use scissors. So I'd gone back to the classic knife. I have a glass chopping board. So while I was hacking away with my knife, the entire chopping board exploded everywhere. Ruining everything.
Yeah.
It was.
I've never known anybody to do that.
It took me ages to play. It was an ancient. The chopping board was ancient. So commented that I'd ruined Christmas, which was a running joke between us at that point. He had been doing some washing up in the sink, and he fumbled a pint glass, but he fumbled it into the kitchen window, and the entire window shattered. Pint glass. It's fine.
How do you fumble?
He literally, it slipped in his hands and he went to catch it and then was like, ugh! Yeah, that was a running joke between us. Like, oh, you've ruined Christmas. Whenever there was like a mild inconvenience. Barely, you couldn't swing a cat in there. It was awful. It was that little bit in my head going, well, she's not going to live forever, is she? Still bloody alive though. I swear she's going to outlive me, that woman, just for spite. And he considered himself a bit of a dab hand at building. He was not a dab hand. Like wonky bricks and weirdly placed interior walls and, rooms within rooms. You opened up the airing cupboard that was in there and there was another door that went nowhere. You opened it, it just went onto a wall. Yeah, I won't go into that. That's in another post. Shh, focus. Ah, cat! Get down. Bugger off. Stupid animal. Ugh. Anyway, sorry, we just got accosted. I need coffee now. That stressed me out. I quite like Ralph as well, but when I told my dad, he went, dog's name. Can't name him that. I was like, okay. What was that? Oh,
Post.
Fine. Ugh. Scared of strange people elsewhere
Like me.
that breed like rabbits.
Like me. I'm done now, though.
Yeah, you're done. You're finished.
I'm
You've
finally
got your
sensible.
little girl. I
Yes.
wanted the whole, hippie, happy, clappy experience.
Yes.
Right, 'cause
I lived on
You're
those.
supposed to bounce and it held gravity, whatever. So I was wearing like a giant adult nappy. Okay. So delightful. Nothing on my lower half apart from the nappy. Sort of like popped in and I'm like, He's like, you okay? I literally just looked at him and went, go and get me something to be sick in. Like something out of The Exorcist. And he sort of like looked at me wide-eyed and was like, oh, and ran away. Oh, he needed to get in the bin as well. Fannying about in labour for a good 20 hours. They've broken my waters and like, oh, I need to have a little break. And I was like, why? He's like, oh, my hand's cramping. And I was like, I'm trying to squeeze a melon out of something the size of a satsuma, and you have hand cramp. Oh, I would literally, I could have divorced him right then and there. You know, give me the epidural. Now.
No more happy clappy. Just give me all the
Yeah,
drugs.
I don't want to be here. Send me to the proper place where they give you all the good stuff.
Well, I did for all 4.
Okay,
But
lemon.
I know. I didn't get the epidural.
No, you're too busy.
It was too late.
Yeah. I said, is there not someone just standing watching that can come and do this?
Just gonna be
Please.
3D.
Yeah. I was so fed up
It's
by that.
fine. They can do it.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
because she told me that, I had a bit of a moment of hysteria. And I did. I growled
And
at
then
her and went, have you got any children? She was like, no. I went, shut up then. Oh,
And then she spoke about yourself.
I know. I'm like, really? You think this is going to calm me down? It's really not. Because then in my mind just immediately went, why do you want to know about that? You going to take my newborn baby away? Do you think I'm crazy?
It's a good job I didn't voice that.
It is, yes, because they probably would have done. This anaesthesiologist was called Dr. Fu. Okay? Now, I call my it's a foof. Or a foo. And so in my brain, I was like, ha, you are actually taking the pain away from the foo. And then glared at my husband and went, you did this. No, and they don't numb it or anything first, do they? They're just like,
No.
Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
Carry on. It makes me want to close my
It
legs
does.
tight.
So yeah, I had an emergency cesarean. Other half said you could pause it. There's
You
no
can't
freaking
pause.
pause button.
Oh, no, there is.
Oh, there is. I was
Right next to
I
it.
was looking at the big blue button that says stop recording. Not the tiny little pause thing next to it.
Not the symbol. You're looking for words.
Exactly, because the rest of it's all bloody words.